everyone, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty, and today I am going to do a bit of a haul video. You can say a collective haul fragrances I have bought recently, but I have not done a full review. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about these fragrances prior to waiting 1-2 months before I think they are finally ready. Some of them are already there, but like I said, a few, I have it in the back of my head that they need maybe a little bit more time. For those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Wendy. I do a lot of perfume videos, also makeup videos, skincare videos. So if this is a subject matter which is interesting to you and you do like my content, I would love to have you as a friend on my channel. Do consider subscribing and becoming part of the family. For my returning subscribers, thanks again. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like the video and do send me some comments. So now I will get on with this whole video. I think this is really the first, you can say, Middle Eastern haul video I have done. I have done quite a few of haul videos of niche fragrances, but not Middle Eastern fragrances. So this one is going to be a lot of fun. Guys, this one, it is from Fragrance World, French Avenue. It is called Fierte, and this one, it is a doozer of a fragrance. This is the way the packaging looks. I mean, the bottle, it is hilarious, and I just need to open this correctly so you can see how this is packaged. I think this is wood, but anyway, it opens like this and the fragrance is inside, and I need to pull this out, yeah, and then I can get it out. This is Fierte, guys. How gorgeous is this? I mean, I really wanted this bottle, so I decided to go ahead and order Fierte. It is an inspiration of YSL Babycat, and pretty much everyone has said this fragrance is dead on. I did sniff Babycat quite a while ago, but I have to be honest, I cannot remember exactly this fragrance. However, when I smelled Fierte, oh my god, guys, this is such a gorgeous fragrance. I smelled this and I started wearing it immediately. It is so perfect for fall and winter, but it is such a lovely fragrance. I can see myself picking this up at any time of year. I mean, honestly, this fragrance, it is so beautiful. Guys, I am having a bit of problems with my lights. One of them keeps going off. I will try to fix it, but during this video you might see the lights going on and off here and there. Just a quick rundown on this one. It came out in 2024 and it is classified as a spicy aromatic fragrance for women. This has notes of incense, tobacco, saffron. The opening of this fragrance, it is just beautiful. It is creamy. It is well blended. There are no jagged edges. In this fragrance, you can really smell every note. There is delicious burnt tonka bean. There is opulent vanilla. The saffron is there. I do think the only note which I do smell, and it is not listed, is musk. There is a lovely dose of spice, and also there is incense, but it is not a very strong, what you can say, odorous incense note. It is more of an incense note which just adds a bit of life to the fragrance. If there is one fragrance that I can really recommend for fall winter from all of the other fragrances that I am crooning about for the last couple of months, it is this one. It is from French Avenue, and this one it's a bit more on the pricier side. It is costing 59 euros here. This is definitely one to try. If you can get a sample, I would say go ahead. But if you are loving Oriental fragrances, opulent, creamy, Oriental fragrances with spice, with vanilla. This is so sexy, sultry, beautiful. It is a gem of a fragrance. The next one that I do have, it is Al Nashama. This one, it is from Lattafa, and it is supposedly inspired by Initio Paragon, and this is the way this fragrance looks. This is not a brand new fragrance. It came out at the beginning of 2024. There are quite a few different versions to this one. From far away, the packaging of this one, it looks quite pretty, but in the hands, the cap, it is plastic. It is not my favorite bottle from Lattafa, but when I look at it in my collection, and maybe if you think that this is some kind of metal, then it looks nice. The plaque on here with the naming, this is also plastic. This one, it has been macerating for a while in my collection. The opening notes are bergamot, sage, and pink pepper. There is quite a lot of sage in this fragrance. When I got it, I actually thought, this one, it is for women, but it is leaning a bit masculine. But with, I would say, about the month or so that it is sitting here, it has transformed a bit. There is a nice dose of sage, but it is not an aggressive sage as when I bought it. The plum note, it is very nice in this fragrance. Even though this is a bit of a spicy fragrance, there is quite a dose of black pepper. It also has a sweetness to it. The strange thing about this fragrance, as it matured, I liked it more and more, but I could get a very strong, I would say, musk accord in the fragrance, but it was not listed. So I found out that this note, it is coming from the Saffiano leather, which is a fragrance note I was not so familiar with. I do think I have another fragrance with it, but I did not have it at the top of my mind. This is a leather note which has a bit of a musky animalic accord. However, I do not get an animalic note in here. It is a tad bit leathery, but I do get quite a good dose of musk and also amber. I did spray it earlier prior to starting, so I can pretty much have the dry down note. There is some patchouli, but this is really a blend. I need to play with this one some more. When I got this, I really was not liking it, but after, like I said, that it has been sitting here, this is starting to become a fragrance that I like very much. I love this musk note. I like the slight hints of spice, and I also like the plum accord in this fragrance. This is more of a haul video, so I will be coming back with a full review on these fragrances. This one is a freebie that I received when I ordered from the Lattafa website. It is from Maison, Alhambra, and this one, it is called Opera Noir. This is an inspiration of YSL Black Opium. The bottle, it is actually very nice. On the Lattafa website here in Germany, if you order more than 85 euros, you do get a free 30 milliliter fragrance. It used to be Ad Al Safran, and it is now Maison Alhambra. I am really at the moment very annoyed with the Lattafa website because I have gotten like 4 orders with my free gift. They were all fragrances for men from Maison Alhambra. I mean, not unisex fragrances, really fragrances for men. And my husband, he is not a very good perfume wearer. So I got very annoyed and I wrote to them and I said, you know, if I'm ordering fragrances and I am ordering all female fragrances or unisex fragrances, why do you insist on sending me my 30 milliliter gift as a fragrance for men? Yeah, they wrote me back and said the free gifts are there, they just choose from what they have. But I was a bit annoyed and I did get this one in the last order. So I was a bit happy about this because this one, it is a unisex fragrance. And I have compared it to YSL Black Opium, and it is a very good inspiration of the fragrance. So I will be doing a review of this one. Maison Alhambra, it is not a brand that I order a lot of fragrances from. I am getting into them a bit slower. So I would have been very happy, you know, if whenever I got a sample, it was a fragrance which was unisex or for women, but this, it is a good one. My next fragrance, guys, this one, it is from Afnan. I have already done a fragrance of the Afnan Highness V. This fragrance totally blew me away, and I must say, since it's been sitting here, it has gotten a lot better. I love the hell out of this fragrance. I did purchase the Highness IV. This one, it is supposed to be a bit more gourmand and it is supposed to be fruitier. So this is the packaging of the Afnan Highness fragrances. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I have not opened this one, but I know this from the Highness V. This is the outside packaging of Highness IV, and this is the fragrance inside. This is so gorgeous. It is the exact same packaging as Highness V. I am using the box, you know, for keeping my Middle Eastern fragrance samples. No, it is a very nice, you know, case. So I thought I would use it for samples. This is Highness IV. Guys, look at this bottle. This is very heavy. It is metal. You know, this part, the top and the red glass. I'm going to give you guys a comparison of Highness IV and Highness V. Highness IV, it is supposed to be a fruitier, more gourmand version of Highness V. Highness IV, it is a bit sweeter than this one. This one, it is more woody, ambery, and Highness IV, it smells more, I would say, fruity sweet. This smells delicious. This Highness line, it is the luxury line from Afnan. I have had this one for a while and this is gorgeous, amazing lasting power. This one I have not worn it as yet, so I will be putting this one to the test. And this box I will also be using for samples. I think I will include the Middle Eastern samples in this one, and this one maybe I can use for niche or department store samples. Definitely I will not be throwing these 2 boxes away because it is wood. So, by the way, the notes in Highness IV, rose, bergamot, saffron, and there's oud, agarwood, sandalwood, patchouli. coffee, and the base, it is musk, amber and vanilla. The next one that I hold, it is this one from Haramain, and it is called Junoon Noir. I think everyone knows this fragrance by now. This is the way it is packaged. The fragrance bottle, it is quite nice, but when I tested this fragrance, the atomizer on here, it is a bit substandard. I don't know if it is only my bottle, but the fragrance, it sometimes, well, I should say most of the times, the fragrance, it comes out in gushes. There is not a very fine spray. Honestly, I have not seen anyone else mention this, so I assume it is my bottle. And this is a fragrance for women. Guys, I have to tell you, this is a beautiful fragrance. It is gorgeous. But the reason why I love Junoon Noir so much, it is because this fragrance reminds me so much of this discontinued fragrance from Lattafa. You can see that I have used so much of this, and this is also the second bottle. It is called Traversee du Bosphore, and this fragrance, it is so amazing. I do not use it very often because it's discontinued. I have been looking for a fragrance which is similar to Traversee du Bosphore for such a long time. I have also been combing eBay to even see if I can find a bottle for sale or a bottle which is used. And I think everyone who has this fragrance will never sell it. So when I tried Junoon Noir, and it immediately reminded me of Traversee du Bosphore, I was very happy that I picked this up, because finally I have a fragrance which gives me the same vibes. Honestly, I have only seen positive reviews of this fragrance, and for me it is a glowing review because I have found a fragrance in the same direction as Traversee du Bosphore. So I mean, I have been using this max once a year because I think I will be very disturbed when this fragrance finishes. But whenever I feel like I need Traversee du Bosphore, I can use Junoon Noir. If I remember correctly, this one disappeared after the first set of EU perfume reformulation guidelines. Quite a few of the beautiful niche fragrances did disappear, and this is one of them. I have been waiting for such a long time for them to bring this fragrance back. I have seen they have brought back a couple fragrances, but Traversee du Bosphore was not in there. So I am happy for this one. The next fragrance that I do have, this one, it is from Orientica. And this one, it is called, what's the name? Velvet Gold. The packaging of this fragrance, outside, inside packaging, everything is absolutely gorgeous. The bottle, it is so beautiful, you know, with this lilac purple. I have always wanted to sample these fragrances, but I always thought that they were a bit too pricey for inspired fragrances. I mean, the bottle, it is different. However, they are still inspired fragrances. All of the fragrances that I have seen, they are inspired from some other niche fragrance. So I was never able to bring myself to paying 130 euros for an inspired fragrance. One of the perfumeries here, they did have a sale. It was, I believe, their 25th anniversary, and this Orientica brand was included. So I got this at a pretty good price point. I don't need to allow this one to macerate. I believe this one, it is inspired by, is it gentle fluidity? Let me look at my little book. Yes, it is gentle fluidity. I do have gentle fluidity in my mind from MFK, yeah? So I think this one needs maceration. I need to allow this to sit a bit. But honestly, guys, I have to be honest with you guys, and I always am. Had I paid full price for this fragrance, I would have been not very happy. The packaging is very different, it's beautiful, and yes, of course, for such packaging, the price point will be higher, but it is still an inspired fragrance. I need to try some of their original DNA. I was told that these fragrances are beautiful. However, this one that I have, like I said, I need to allow it to macerate. I do not think that the juice in the bottle, it is any different than your Lattafa or Fragrance Avenue or these other brands. I mean, I am saying this with caution, it needs to macerate. But I am not so, wowed. I have seen so many reviews about these fragrances, so I was happy to get it home. And I am not getting this luxurious, aura that I was expecting. But I will allow this to sit for a couple more weeks, and I will come back with my final review. It is a beautiful fragrance. It is a nice fragrance. It is just that I am comparing the price point to the fragrance and comparing it to the other Middle Eastern fragrances that I have tried. This is where I have a bit of a question mark, but I will come back on this one. If you have this fragrance and it has macerated, please let me know what you think, because Velvet Gold is supposed to be one of the better fragrances in this series. I don't know if you can see this, the actual juice, it's down to here. Because I have been playing with this fragrance a lot, I have been trying. Maybe I am missing something, or I got a bomb bottle. But it has not macerated. So let us wait and see where this is in about a month. But the packaging, it is gorgeous. The next one that I have, this is Mughal Fort, and this is from Lattafa. Honestly, you guys inspired me to get this fragrance because everyone told me that this was such a beautiful gourmand fragrance, and this is Mughal Fort, and this is what it looks like. This is absolutely gorgeous packaging. I mean, the bottle is different, it is all metal, and it is so heavy in the hands. I mean, I am so happy to have this in my collection. I do have a lot of the Lattafa niche Emarati fragrances, and this one, it is really nice. The only one that I do have where I am not so happy with the packaging, it is Antique. This one, it was not my fave. Normally Lattafa, the packaging looks a lot more beautiful in person than it does on the website, but Antique, this one, it was the other way around. I was expecting something different. I mean, the detailing on this bottle, It is exquisite. Mughal Fort, it has top notes of cardamom, pimento. The heart is caramel cedar and it's laid on a bed of vanilla, amber and musk. The first time I sprayed this fragrance, I was thinking, oh my god, this is so similar to Qaed Al from Lattafa, which is a much cheaper fragrance. However, after about a minute, this fragrance started to transform and it is a much more complex fragrance. When this is first sprayed, immediately from the bottle, it is vanilla, it is musk and a bit of spice, and it does mimic to a certain extent Qaed Al the unlimited version. I do have the unlimited, however this is just for not even 1 minute, and this fragrance then starts to become Mughal Fort. I absolutely love this fragrance. I have cheated and I sprayed it before, and this is a gorgeous gourmand fragrance. I cannot remember which one of my subscribers wrote me about this fragrance, and they were completely correct. It is a beautiful gourmand fragrance. It does have a very nice olfactory journey, and on the skin it is a bit spicy. There are woody notes. I mean, it is beautiful. The cardamom, it is present throughout the life of the fragrance, and mixed with the vanilla and the caramel, it is beautiful. I will definitely be featuring this one in a review after it has macerated a bit more. I have only had this in for about 1 week and it is already beautiful, but I would love to do a review of this after about a month, because I am pretty sure this will become a bit more potent, it will gain more depth, and maybe also some of the spicy notes will become more piquant. So I am looking forward to this one aging. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and hope to see you again soon on my channel. Tschüss!